less than a yard.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Going for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Incomplete. Tre'Davious White on the coverage.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
At the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
On third down, Jackson. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32. And obviously well short of the first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the pass.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lawyer Malloy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 15.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
10 at the Bills' 14-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Shotgun snap into the give to Sanders. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's
no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. We're scoreless after 1. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
The Ravens take over first.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Right back to Waller. He's got it this time. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Recovered by
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice run there by Sanders on first down as he'll wind up with a gain of about 7 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 36, Allen. Man open left side is Brown.
Allen's pass.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19.
17 yards. First down, Bills.
They'll run with Sanders. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
On the carry.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Sanders. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing, because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returnable here for Hester. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, Jackson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Devin Hester, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, here's Jackson again. That's caught by Waller out left side. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28.
Now Allen. Forced out to his left. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. It's a gain of 20.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. A big play here for the Bills. 46 yards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will extend their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So after the INT, it's Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 39 yards. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Bills 21, Ravens 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Hester will get a shot. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Hester on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
1 yard gain.
They go play action now. Jackson flushed out right. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 58 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
He's checking crack. Report.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Ravens.
And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. The extra point up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills
to the shotgun snap to Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Allen off the play fake. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
4-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 10-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Intercepted.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
First and 10.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. He goes full extension, and he's got it. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. And here's Jackson on the option. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
On the play. It's now third down.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. So good field position for the Bills as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Steve Atwater with a pick. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
There we go. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10.
Logan Thomas.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 66 yards. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Ravens nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Derwin James.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills?
Oh,
pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So that'll back him up 5. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Good. Makes the score Bills 14, Ravens nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Returnable here for Hester. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Jackson's going to look to run it. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The keeper gets him 7 that time, and it'll lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards.
Jackson going to run, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 26-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's it, baby. Hey, Mike 20, Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Jackson going to look to do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper. Now that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
I'm only going to be able to
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills' 1st down.
On play action, Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down. From midfield, here's Allen. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now a carry for Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now
so they're going for it, and here's Allen. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 8-time Pro Bowler Steve Atwater. And he's got room. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
touchdown, Ravens.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's
and that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. On play action, Allen. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Now Hester will get a shot. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Devin Hester on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down now, it's Sanders. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
He's checking.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And some room to maneuver. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
On first down, it's Sanders. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The tackle made.
Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Mike 21, check Mike 21. You. Go ahead. Kill.
On second down, Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sanders. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. This one taken in by Hester. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Steve Atwater with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown from 19 yards away. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down, Bills.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Allen, off play action. He'll buy some time right. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick.
Allen's
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
Incomplete. Tre'Davious White on
again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On the option, Jackson will keep it. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the Bills have recovered.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's second and inches.
Off the play fake, Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Off play action. Allen. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Hester there to make the grab. And the